Wow.
Amazing. Let me talk to Caleb Ashley now. Caleb, first of all, how did the game go today?
I mean, it wasn't a good game. We ended up losing. But I mean, it's all MVU. We will improve. I feel like we're going to be pretty good by the end of the year.
What do you think? How did the strikeouts go?
I only had 2 today.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't stupid, but I got some.
Yeah. So I'm putting $2 on your strikeouts. That's my plan right now. So you $4 so far, right?
Yep.
And I just keep it running total?
Yeah. Like, we have a website, and you can go on there and pledge, and I'll have it in my archives, so I can tell you at the end of the year, even if you don't keep track.
Well, give us an idea. Caleb Ashley's with us. I thought I was going to get Casey Anthony, but I couldn't get that interview lined up. I want to get Caleb in here. Talk about his website, Caleb's K's. He's raising money, and you've raised close to $10,000 already, haven't you, the past couple of years?
Yeah, over the past couple of years. Yes, sir.
Close to $10,000 he's raised by striking out batters in baseball games, and he plays the Greensboro homeschool team, and you guys are called the GC Heat, correct?
Yes.
Talk about your website, because Caleb's got a website, calebsks.com. I've got it on our website earlier, put about 3 links in there, but we need to get people involved with Caleb's project to raise money for the Salvation Army. For every strikeout he gets this season, people pledge money when he strikes out opposing batters, and that money raised goes to the Salvation Army. Like he's already raised about $10,000 the past couple of years. You give the details. I'm kind of scratching the surface. Talk about your website, Caleb Ashley, and how people can get to it and what they see and do when they go there.
Well, I guess I'll just talk about the website. It's what you would do to get there is, like Andy said, he's posted links on his website. You can go that way, or if you can just type in Caleb K's, capital C-A-L-E-B, capital K-S, and it'll come up on Google. Basically what you do is you get on the website, you look at the front page, and I have a little bit of biographical information about myself. Mm-hmm. And if you want to make a contribution, there's various pages on the website where you can sign up for a pledge, and various pages go into details about how to do that, in terms of what information you have to give to be able to make a pledge, what kind of pledges you can make, so on and so forth.
How did you decide on the Salvation Army as the group you're using for your charity? How did you decide on it? Because I read on your website about a little background, a little bio, a little history about how you came across it. How did that come about?
Well, it was a couple years ago. I was spending some time downtown, and what I saw downtown was a lot of people that really didn't seem to have anywhere to go. They were kind of homeless people, and I was wondering what people were doing to help them. And I came across the Salvation Army through that opportunity, and I saw what the Salvation Army was trying to do, how they were trying to give them jobs, keep them clothed, keep giving them food. I've also, for years and years, rang the bells for the Salvation Army.
You do that at Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity. I really would recommend everybody to do that.
Do you have a location that you usually go to every year, a special spot?
Well, yeah. We're usually over at Friendly Center at Belks. So
that's a good spot. Going to get some good traffic over there, too.
Oh, yeah, you do.
What's the traffic like to the website? Can people come to your website? People getting involved with your project? CalebsKs.com. And when you do the Caleb's C-A-L-E-B-S Ks.com, don't put any hyphens, anything in, just all letters, small letters. But what's the traffic like? People come by your website. I
think the traffic's pretty good. I mean, this year, in terms of the pace we're on, well, I think we're ahead of last year's pace, and I hope to continue to grow in that direction. Like, I think right now we maybe have 15 or 20, but the season keeps going until the end of May, so I guess mid-May, so we have a long time to go.
So people can join up at any time during the course of the season. Do I have to officially type my information in to officially become joined, or can I just verbally tell you I'm going to do this? What's the best way to go about getting involved and to make it everything up front and get your personal money lined up?
Well, the easiest thing, well, there's 2 options. Okay. Some people do sign up on the website, and that's, I mean, it takes a little bit of work, but it's not too bad.
Right.
But if you just write me down an email address and tell me your pledge, or just send me an email. I mean, I think my email is on the website. You can just send me an email and you can tell me what you want to pledge.
And you can also do like a separate donation too, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, there's actually an option. Well, here's how you would do that. If you look for the pledge form on the website, there's a little box which says minimum and a little box that says maximum. If you want to give just $100, just type in, check both those boxes and put in 100. And that would still be giving money to the Salvation Army, but it wouldn't be tied to the strikeouts. It just would be one set amount that you wanted to give.
Yeah. And you made it specific on the website too. The fact we don't deal at all in cash. Everything's made through checks.
I mean, we thought about doing that, but it's just kind of too much hassle, and I'd have to keep up with the money, and it's just kind of easier and cleaner, especially if we have a lot of people give, just to go with checks.
How do you collect the money once the people pledge? How do you go back and do the follow-up to make sure all the money is collected?
Well, we have a website. When you submit your pledge on the website, it goes to this Google spreadsheet that I have. So I have a spreadsheet, and I can check that based on who's paid and who hasn't paid.
Gotcha. And you can also check their address and everything like that too if you need to.
Like for email,
and
yeah.
You do more email. You don't do much paperwork address. It's all this day and time email work.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly. Like, I mean, if somebody wanted to do it that way, I could, but it's easier in terms of just everybody has email just to do it that way.
And all those links and all those spots on your site, you've got Caleb's Case. You talk about the introductory part, the background about the project.
Yeah.
And what are those other areas too on your website?
The other areas, I think there's the background stuff. There's an area that explains the pledges. Just kind of, I think there's a page that has my schedule on it. So if you want to come to a game.
Yeah. How did that game? Let's get into the game a little bit today. You said not the best of games.
No.
Man, did you get your sweat top? You probably had to wear that dirty. It was so cold, right?
It was a cold game. It just was not a great environment, and we just didn't play well. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
We didn't field well. I didn't pitch well. It just was kind of a tough day.
Did you go the entire game?
No, only 2 innings.
2 innings.
So
okay.
it wasn't. I mean, it was a little bit tough, but I think we got about all of it.
Strikeouts in 2 innings. That kind of gives us a little insight too about maybe how your strikeout average may go. So you could possibly strike out 9 or 10 a game if you had a real big game.
Yeah.
Maybe let's go with a 7-inning game. You could maybe strike out 7 or 8, maybe even 9 in a game. Maybe.
Yeah.
But had 2 today in 2 innings of work.
Yeah.
How many hits you give up today? Any idea?
I don't know. I mean, I think probably 4 or 5. It was a lot. So I mean.
How was the defense backing you up today? Did you have good defense today?
I mean, it's early in the year. We made some pretty good plays, but at the same time, we make fundamental mistakes still because it's February and we just haven't gelled yet.
Right. How much practice time has the GC Heat team had so far?
I mean, it's actually last year we had probably 2 practices outside. This year we've had 5 or 10 at least.
Yeah. So that warm weather last week helped you out some.
Yeah, but snow a couple weeks ago was bad.
Whole week off there.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of screwed up things in terms of getting ready for games.
I know you guys played your game today. The GC Heat, that's the Greensboro homeschool team, played your game at American Hebrew Academy. We call them AHA, A-H-A, American Hebrew Academy. Played your game there. Where do you guys practice?
We practice at AHA.
Oh, so there, okay.
Yeah, we have great access because what we do is we have 5-6 homeschool kids and then 5-6 kids from AHA who play with us.
Ah, combo team.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. How about the Hebrew Academy guys? They pretty good baseball guys?
I mean, a lot of them haven't done it before. They're really athletic, but they're kind of just getting into things. And
so maybe some first-time baseball players on there.
Oh yeah, we've done soccer and stuff because a lot of them are from Mexico actually, which is really cool.
Well, how about yourself? What's your baseball background like?
I've been playing baseball for over a decade, I think.
10-year, maybe?
Yeah.
10-year veteran, we might say.
Yeah, since T-ball.
And who got you started in baseball? Family did?
Yeah, my family did. My dad, he actually played baseball at Carolina back in the 80s.
In the 80s?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Not too shabby, but he played at Carolina.
Yeah.
On the team.
Yeah, he was a walk-on, but still.
Not bad. Bruce Ashley then.
Yeah.
And that's his dad, Bruce Ashley. This is Caleb Ashley with Caleb's K's. Go to calebsks.com. You can donate money toward his project. He strikes out a batter during a game, and then you pledge money, and then at the end, the money collected goes to the Salvation Army to help fund them through clothe people and provide meals. Boy, your dad, he's the coach. He's got some baseball background going as well.
Yeah, he does. He knows what he's doing.
Are you a full-time baseball man, or you play other sports?
Just baseball. I mean,
Just baseball, yeah.
I used to play in basketball, but then I'm not tall enough. I'm 5'11", so.
Well, I'm 5'8.5", and I play basketball. Man, don't knock us short guys, okay? No, just joking there. But so you play a little basketball, but now pretty much full-time baseball.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, only baseball right now.
And you're a junior right now, correct? So he's doing the project this year. He did it his freshman year, did it his sophomore year, and like I said, raised close to $10,000. You've had a lot of success. Where does all this money come from? What different people, backgrounds, who all donates, who all contributes to your charity?
Well, a lot of it, I send out emails to pretty much everybody I know, so, and I try to get it sent out through various other means like email groups and whatnot. So I try to have a wide variety of donors. There's some people from where my dad works, his law firm. There's people from my mom's groups that I email. And there's just people I know in general, some of my friends pledged last year.
And you're getting some, the good thing is I guess you get some new people every year too.
Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm really excited whenever I get on there and I see a name that I don't recognize at all, and I'm just I'm happy my PR campaign is working pretty well, like this.
And you got a good PR campaign going, no doubt about that, and got a very good website, calebsks.com. Go by and check that out, and check out Caleb. Next game, the schedule's at the website. You can look at his website and see his schedule. Today, the team from the GC Heat, the homeschool team, combo with the American Hebrew Academy, played Caldwell Academy today. And tough loss, but when is the next game coming up?
Well, a week from today
Okay.
and if I think probably next Thursday, if not Saturday.
And who are you playing next?
I think on Thursday, don't quote me on this, but
Sure.
we're playing Westchester, I think. And then on Saturday, I'm pretty sure it's Greensboro Day School.
And you play a variety of teams, too. You play some of the schools. Like today, you played Caldwell's varsity.
Yeah.
Is that correct? That's a pretty good team there, Caldwell.
It is a good team. They're going to do well this year.
Yeah,
They're really deep.
You also play their JVs, too, though, right?
Yeah, I don't usually pitch against their JVs, but we do play them.
Well, if we got some big donors that come into town, maybe some outside financial investors that come in and sign up for the program, maybe sneak in a JV game. That could be extra money, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I can get in and get a couple innings, strike out 4 or 5 in like 2 innings, that would be
That's good
get
stuff.
it going.
What's the biggest or the largest number of batters strikeouts that you've had in a game over the past couple of years?
I think last year I got to 9 in the game.
Struck out 9 in the game?
Yeah, I think like 5 innings, 9 strikeouts.
Not bad at all. And you got a lot of your baseball talent from your dad, but where else do you work at? I mean, you probably train with some other people too, right?
Yeah, I work at the North Carolina Baseball Academy with Scott Bankhead.
Mr. Bankhead, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, another Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Did your dad, Mr. Bankhead, play about the
Yeah,
same?
they did. They did for actually like a year.
Interesting. So they're on the same team together then.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good combination, a pretty good connection there with Scott Bankhead, the North Carolina Baseball Academy on Pleasant Ridge Road. Caleb Ashley with us. Have you played on any of those travel teams?
I have not. I mean, it's kind of conflicts with my schedule pretty much. I would like to, but still.
So some of those summer teams, you hadn't jumped on with those guys
Like,
yet?
well, summer teams, I actually played with Vandalia last summer,
Oh, okay.
and then I played with GDS in the fall.
Gotcha. So you've got a year-round baseball schedule already.
I try to keep going as much as I can.
And you played with the Vandalia team last summer. Was that, have you been with the Houston Miller group? Been with Houston?
I know his dad was our coach.
Harley Miller, yeah.
Yeah.
So you played for Mr. Miller then?
Yeah, he's a great coach.
Good man, good coach, former NC State player, transferred to Guilford College and has like some home run records over there, I think.
Wow.
Hearing the stories
I
about
didn't know that. He's such a great guy. I mean, I really was happy to be able to have him
Who
as my
else
coach.
was on that? Any other Vandalia player members you remember last year?
Yeah, there was some, like, I'm trying to remember the names, but just like, I think...
You didn't have to take that trip they did overseas because they did that mission trip, I guess, a couple of summers ago. You weren't part of that,
no, I wasn't. I actually had my own mission trip that week.
Okay. Where'd you go?
We went to Tennessee, actually.
Gotcha.
My youth group did.
And what church was that from?
Westover.
The big one.
The big one. The really big one.
The big one on Muir's Chapel Road. He's a Westover man, too, then. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, the guy that works out of Westover Church actually is a chaplain for the Greensboro Grasshoppers team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on Sundays they do the chapels in the dugout, and the guy from Westover comes in, does the service for the baseball players, Grasshoppers.
Wow.
Have you seen some Grasshopper games?
I have. I mean, they're fun to go see because you can get a lot out of watching them because they're so good fundamentally. They know how to play the game.
And how about your team this year? Let's give your guys a few shout-outs. Some of the players on this GC Heat, this homeschool team combo with the American Hebrew Academy. Who are some of your guys?
Like our catcher, Isaac Sasser, he's a great player. I mean, he can hit and he can really catch. He knows how to manage a game.
Gotcha. So you work pretty well with him.
Yeah, I like him.
He calls a good game then.
He does.
Who else on this team we can talk about?
Some of the AHA guys like David. David is a good player. He's been on shortstop up until now, and he's a good player. I think he hasn't played baseball that much, but he's really athletic, has a great arm, and can hit.
And you talk about your team. Now, who came in after today? You went 2 innings. Who comes in to pitch after you? Who came in after today?
I mean, we were losing by enough at that point, but we didn't put in. I'm not sure who our second pitcher is right now, but who we put in was Christopher Preston. Christopher, up until today, had never pitched in a baseball game.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was good. Like I think he probably went 2 innings and did pretty well.
But sometimes you just got to get a pitcher in the game just to kind of carry the team, just get them through that time of the game.
And just give him some practice. He needed practice. He did a great job of it.
Did you guys go the 5-inning deal today?
I think we maybe got to 6, but it wasn't.
So you went past 5 then?
I think we got about, yeah.
They weren't doing the 10-run rule then? Or were they?
I think I'm trying to think of what it was. It was enough, or it may have been 5. Like we maybe got a bat another time, but it wasn't a good game by any means.
Well, not a bad game to start the season off, but again, a good game as far as getting the website going too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that really matters in all this is just kind of getting the website going and get the program.
Caleb'sCaves.com. Get by that website. Check out Caleb's work he's doing there. And how much time during the week do you spend working on this project, you think?
I mean, how much? I guess usually a couple hours. Because what I try to do is I'm sending out emails almost every day just to try to keep people moving and all that. And I check on the website. I keep trying to update the website with stuff. Like I'll go home either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll update.
Something on every day then.
Yeah, like I'll update the game. I'll put down the score and how many strikeouts I've had.
Good deal. So you let the people know where you stand, kind of keep a running total.
Oh yeah.
For it. And what section of the website would they go to get that information, or would it be on the homepage?
It would not be on the homepage. It would be under the schedule. Because if you go on the schedule and scroll down, you see. I mean, not right now, but after I edit it, you see the results for tonight's game, how many innings I pitched, how many hits I allowed, all that stuff.
So all the stats and numbers will be on that schedule page. Who got you started on all this? Is this your idea or somebody else's idea? How did all this begin? How did it get going?
Well, it's actually my idea. I got it from Barry Zito. Who,
really?
He pitches.
Oakland A's pitcher,
yeah, he's
right?
a Giant now.
Yeah, okay.
And what he used to do was he'd say every time I strike somebody out, I'm giving $1,000 to whatever organization, some kind of local Oakland organization.
Yeah.
And I just thought that's a great concept, but I don't have the money he does. I can't just strike somebody out and give people $1,000. I need to have other people get involved.
Right.
And I thought, what could be better than setting up a website, setting up a program that would do that, that would be able to use my baseball abilities, my skills that I have to help some organization, because I could just pitch through high school and it wouldn't be anything special. But to do something special, you have to be able to actually step outside the status quo and change it. And I hope that's kind of what the website's doing. It's just getting people interested and wanting them to contribute.
Yeah, and bringing some awareness to the Salvation Army too. That's a good thing. So the Barry Zito concept is a concept you drew from it.
Yeah, because I really appreciate what he did. I mean,
how did you come across his charity work? Did you just?
I'm a Giants fan, so
gotcha.
I was watching one of the games, and I'm pretty sure the announcer mentioned it, and I kind of went, that's really cool what he's doing.
And you did a little research.
I did a little research. Yeah, I just typed it in, saw what was out there, and I saw what he was doing, and I thought I could do that kind of.
And you kicked it all into gear your freshman year over at year with the GC.
I think actually my 8th grade year I did it. I think we skipped freshman year because I don't think I was pitching that much because I'm a freshman in high school and freshmen don't usually pitch that much.
Gotcha.
But we did it in the 8th grade, and we did it last year, and we're doing it this year.
Good stuff. Caleb's a junior again with the GC Heat team, and that's the Greensboro homeschool team, and they just played Caldwell Academy today, where Thursday night Shane's Ribshack, our basketball and baseball in focus show going on this evening with Caleb Ashley. And again, Caleb, the rest of the time now between now and next week, what's your game plan as far as baseball goes? What do you be up to the next several days?
Well, mostly I'll be studying for the SAT.
Oh, you got that coming up? Okay.
Yeah, it's coming
Saturday?
up. Yeah, the 8th, like a week from like next Saturday.
Gotcha.
But baseball-wise, I'll be just kind of, I think, conditioning, trying to fix what I was doing wrong tonight was I just wasn't driving through enough on my pitches. I was going off to the side. And the way to fix that is just to practice it and work on conditioning, just get stronger so you can go through the pitches instead of off to the side.
Where will you work on that at now?
I actually have weights and stuff in my house, so I'll probably just do it by myself.
You guys got any practices lined up with the team for the next few days?
I think we're supposed to have one on Saturday, but it's also supposed to rain. So
depends on the weather then.
Yeah, and we'll probably have one on Monday and maybe on Tuesday as well.
So on a norm, you guys probably get a couple of workouts a weekend with the homeschool team.
Yeah, we try to get, like, if we didn't have any games, we probably would do 3-4 practices, stuff like that.
With
Monday, Tuesday.
everybody's schedule, with some of the guys being with the American Hebrew Academy and the rest of the guys being homeschooled, is it tough to get all these guys together?
It can be. Like, for example, next week, the game on Thursday may or may not happen because the AHA guys are going on a ski trip.
So you got to work around.
So there's some things that kind of have to be kind of adjusted, but you kind of would think it'd be difficult, but overall it's actually a pretty smooth blend.
Gotcha.
It all goes together. We get enough people there. We have people that are committed to the game and like to play it, and they are willing to show up even when it's a little bit out of the way. And it's actually pretty cool to see that.
It's kind of neat to see all this come together too, I'm sure.
It is.
And if you like the way this homeschool goes as far as your educational part has gone the past several years?
I really do.
How long have you been homeschooled? How long?
My whole life.
Ever since the beginning?
Yep.
Wow. And that's with your mom?
Yeah, it's with my mom. I mean, online classes by myself a little bit, but with my mom, definitely. She does a great job.
And where do you plan to go to college? Any idea?
Carolina, maybe like Davidson, Wheaton,
Wheaton's in Illinois, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
and Davidson, you mentioned two pretty good academic
yeah.
environment there.
And maybe some other places. I mean, I don't know yet. I've been thinking about it some. We got to see about this SAT.
Sure. What do you think you'll hit on that, about 2,100 maybe? Is that good?
That'd be a good score. I mean, I've been studying for it, so I hope I do well. I mean, I haven't been thinking too much about the actual number. I just need to go do my job and see what happens.
Yeah, and like the homeschoolers, where do they go to take their SATs?
Well, you can sign up. It's actually kind of cool because we can go anywhere we want. We can go to any public school. So I'm going over to Grimsley because it's probably would be pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Grimsley has a good reputation for that.
Very good. A lot of what you do is not based only just on the athletic work you do. With the fundraising is important, but a lot of this is all about academics for you too.
Yeah, a little bit, definitely. I mean, I love the fundraising potential and just being able to help the Salvation Army because that's such an amazing organization.
Take us back to it one more time. Take us back to your website before we close out tonight with Caleb Ashley. Caleb'sCaves.com is the website, raising money for the Salvation Army. Every strikeout he gets this season for the Greensboro homeschool team, the GC Heat team, and their baseball games, he strikes out an opposing batter. People pledge, and then money goes when it's all collected to the Salvation Army. Take us back to the website. Take us back as I'm a first-time visitor, and kind of give me an idea what we're going to.
Well, you just get on the main page and you
type in what?
Just type in Caleb Case. You can do all little all caps. Just Caleb CALEB KS.
Gotcha. I'm typing that in. Okay.
And it should be the top result. When I've done it, that has been the top result on Google. So just click on that link, get on the page. You can see my home page, and then at the top of the page, you have various pages that you can go to. There's a page with my schedule, a page of how the contribution system works, a page which lets you pledge. And you click on whichever one of those you want, and you can do the appropriate steps and just kind of get more information. And if you have questions, definitely email me and ask me because I will try to answer them as quickly as I can.
And that email address is right there amongst all the things on those pages.
I think so. I'll say it just in case it isn't. It may be hidden. It is Sunmaster, S-U-N, Master, M-A-S-T-E-R, @triad.rr.com.
Gotcha. Give me that one more time.
Sunmaster, @triad.rr.com.
You got it. Caleb Ashley with us. And again, we get on the website. People do not have to sign up before the season. If they did, it'd be too late. It's never too late. They can sign up anytime during the year.
Yep, anytime they want.
And the money can go not only through pledges, but also through donations.
Yes.
Any money you get goes toward the Salvation Army. That's your charity cause.
Yes, all the money goes to the Salvation Army.
How about the big, I bet it's a nice time. Like last year, you raised how much? 6,000 last year?
4,000.
6,000 year before.
Yeah, 6,000, yeah.
4,000. What's it like when you present that money to people to Salvation? I bet that's a happy time for them when you come walking in with that check.
That was great.
You have like a presentation period?
We did. Like, we went over there, they held up the sign for us, and we took pictures with them. I met Major, how happy they were to get that money and how we're going to be able to use it. Because we talked with them about various projects that they're doing. And it's just great to see that the money's actually going into something, and it's going to be used to help people in a tangible way.
Yeah. And that's providing clothing and food for those people less fortunate.
Oh, yeah, other stuff too, like centers for children after school, stuff like that.
So many after school programs, the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Clubs too. Everything with the Salvation. Have you ever played a game on the old Salvation Army field over there?
No,
games over there?
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, they got the Boys and Girls Club over there off of Neal Street, which is off of Lee Street.
I think I've seen that then.
Yeah, got a nice little baseball
It's a nice
field
field.
there. Played there one a few years back. But your main location where you get the work done, where Caleb will be working on the hill, is going to be at the American Hebrew Academy.
Yeah.
And that's over off what? New Garden Road?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like New Hobbs, New
Jefferson
Garden.
Road, right near Jefferson Road as well, that American Hebrew Academy. Mm-hmm. Nice facility there, I bet.
Oh yeah, I mean, the field is just amazing.
And lighted?
Yes, we have lights and yeah.
You've got some nighttime games too then.
Yeah, like I think after today was a 4 o'clock game. After today, I think most of the home games are going to be like at 5 or 6. So we can use those beautiful lights.
That's a nice facility, American Hebrew Academy. And Caldwell Academy, your opponent today, very good team. So we should also probably put a shout out for those guys. Good point.
Yes, that's a great team. We pitched today. Jonathan Harley, he was awesome. Like I think he struck out 5 of us in 3 innings. He had a good game.
Not too shabby there. I guess he got the win then.
He did a great job.
How about their hitting today, Caldwell? Did they hit the ball pretty well?
Oh yeah.
Get those bats going?
Yeah, I gave up 1 home run to this guy. I don't even know his name, but he smacked it. He's a great hitter.
Solo or anybody on base?
I think like there was 1 or 2 people on. I think just 1.
Could have been a nice nice 2-run homer today for that kid then.
Yeah, he took a great swing. I mean, he deserved every inch of it. Great swing.
And they got a pretty good coach, I think, Caldwell. I think it's Coach Dan Bozarth, if I'm not
think so,
mistaken.
yeah.
I know he's the athletic director. I think he's a baseball coach, too, over there.
I think so. I mean, I don't know for sure, but whoever had coaching did a great job today.
And you can't really give us a final score because it kind of got, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it was. It was a lot to, like,
But you will
want to
have
do.
that on your website sometimes.
I will.
Under all the totals for your schedule.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, if you want to know how much it was, I mean, you can get on the website tomorrow and you will see.
Caleb will get the job done. He's doing it for the Salvation Army. Caleb'sKs.com. Go by his website and check out his team, the GC Heat, which is the Greensboro homeschool team, and also they work with the American Hebrew Academy. That's the baseball crew there. And in the homeschool academic environment, if you get in trouble, sometimes you have to get some punishment, I guess. How do you handle in-school suspension? Because you're already at home anyway. How does that work? I always wondered about that question. That's what I wondered about.
Well, the simple answer is I don't get suspended.
You don't, all right, okay, you're safe then.
Yeah, I'm safe. I don't do anything that would merit that.
To put it in a baseball vernacular, you are safe at home.
Exactly. That is great.
That'll work good for us.
I'm gonna steal that joke.
Take that one with you, write that one down, maybe use it at a later date. But again, Caleb Ashley with us. Caleb, very good to see you, man.
Thank you for having me
Appreciate
so much.
the good work you're doing. And one more time, that website.
CalebKs.com.
You got it. Don't
Caleb
forget the
Case.
website. Be sure to check it out. And be sure to pledge money to help the Salvation Army. Caleb, hope you get your meal before you leave.
I will.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you again.
You got it. That'll do it for us tonight at Shane's Ribshack. Caleb has been here with us.
Thank you.
Keep rolling. The man has got the job happening. He's got that website working. And again, they'll be playing again next Thursday. He'll be pitching again. I guess he can pitch again next Thursday too, because you've got a week's rest. You can probably pitch again next Thursday, right?
I probably will. Either that or on Saturday. I think maybe on Saturday because I think GDS is maybe who was saving me for, but we'll see. Maybe on Thursday. Kind of depends on the weather and all that stuff.
We're probably talking at least one start a week then.
Yeah, I think the basic goal would be at least once a week. If we can go twice maybe, but
Yeah, if you start like on a Monday, maybe come out on a Friday or Saturday.
yeah, Friday or Saturday. Yeah, like we have a schedule set up so I can do that sometimes.
Is that the team cap also?
Yes, this is the team gap.
And your team nickname, you are the
Panthers.
Panthers. Got to keep that GC Heat, that Panther team rolling. Caleb,
Thanks
keep
again.
pitching, man. Keep working. That'll
Thank
do it
you.
for us. Got another game on the website tomorrow night. Be sure to check us out from Page and Watauga. Round 3 of the state high school basketball playoffs for the men. We'll have that for you tomorrow around 7 p.m. at Greensboro Sports Radio. A very nice night at the Shane's Ribshack on Westover Terrace. Just up the street from Grimsley High School, not too far from the Greensboro Homeschool. The Greensboro Homeschool is everywhere that Caleb Ashley goes, and the other homeschool members go as well. We will see you again next week. Thanks for checking us out, and a great basketball night to you coming up this weekend.